All right, this is part two um, of the chat room. So, all right, much love, and here we go. Greetings, this is Novak. There is some Anunnaki interference going on. So, whenever you're ready, you can continue.
Yes, thank you for coming back.
Anytime.
Okay, now back to the questions. We were at Stephen Davies, and his second question is, I'm having a hard time silencing my mind. I feel it is very important too. Any advice from my guides will be great.
Palladian energies would help. Arcturian will help also. Your Arcturian meditation, ask the Arcturians to come through your meditation to bring positivity to you, to clear your mind. If you have a lot of reptilian connections, especially after that Overlord connection, did not help much. And notice how things got shaken up after the Overlords are here. So anyway, lessons.
Okay. And next is from Raw N. Can you tell me more about my connections to the IL?
Yes, there's much music there, but also peace. You're a peacemaker with their society. And visualize this earth, but much more peaceful. And that is the society you are a part of with the Yael. Much music, positive harmonies, but also a disconnect because of emotion. Some do have emotion, but many are living without it. They're also connecting to the reptilians in a positive way. There's many positive reptilians within their civilization. You can think of it as like Star Trek in some regard, as for positivity, but a lot more positive than that. Was like with the drama queens. So anyway, blessings.
Okay. And their next one is, are there any infusions that would benefit my health or spiritual growth? And if so, can I receive them? Thank you and much love.
Of course, yeah, y'all would be much assistance around 5% or 7. Andromeda would be good also. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Thomas Pedersen. Do I have any connections with the Essassani and Yael? It seems I've been many different species in different incarnations, although I feel them around like they are advising and infusing me.
Yeah, y'all have been around, yes, assisting your channeling. You have had lifetimes in their civilization, but they're not giving me any details. With your Essassani, you're very much like a monk with them. They show, but one that you assist others to reconnect to spiritual. At least your point of views, many come to you to hear your adventures, basically, on Earth, is what they're saying. But they are assisting you at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And his next one is, I've been very tired lately. I feel I'm not sleeping well. Anyone messing around with me? I'm feeling stretched like I am being attuned to something as I am trying to work on myself, channeling, drawing, writing poems, and healing. Or is it just the MS sickness diagnosed draining me?
You're doing a lot in astral, but yes, some of your MS, yes, but they're not being attached. Just take it easy. That's all. Blessings.
Okay. And next question is from Symmetry. Will I receive a brain upgrade to increase my mental capability with like better memory and better visualization abilities? Because I want it that bad and it could really help me in my day-to-day thinking I immerse myself in and to progress in life.
But we'll see about that. Is a possibility. One moment. Y'all can assist with this actually. But this is a Palladian matter from what I see. It's a possibility. It's under discussion from what I'm gathering. You've already been talking to them, so they'll get back to you on Galactic email. Okay, blessings.
And his next one is any messages for him?
Yes, you are upgrading within the Galactic Federation, meaning you're becoming more understanding of it. So you might feel more of a Palladian presence around you, possibly. It seems you're becoming more at peace at being human, trying to improve your place here instead of trying to leave the place. So that is helping much. Blessings to you.
All right, next is Donna Riggs. Can you tell me the connections in past lives with my friend Donna B?
Donna B. Arcturian lifetimes, many of those. You might see a lot of colors because you were a part of study, but also taking a certain color and taking it to a world, introducing it as for a healing mechanism, but also bringing knowledge. They have you can call them knowledge plates. They're not really called that, but it's one way of calling it. And they take this information to different worlds. These are histories of other worlds, other realities they bring to a world because if it's a world that's similar to that color, okay, this is way out there, but that's very much assistance. I know I'm talking crazy pants here, but anyway, that's where you've had incarnations with. Canine lifetimes also, but anyway, that was interesting. Okay, blessings. Yeah, enough of me. All right, blessings.
And her second one is any messages from her higher self this evening? Much love.
Much more. Just patience, change is on the way. You might start to feel more grounded in the next few days. There has been Palladian alien ships visiting you, but as for your higher self saying, there's just a lot of alien activity around you. That's all they're saying at this time. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Debbie M. Any messages for me? Thank you.
Yes, our trains around you have been quite busy. They're not going into a lot of detail with this. It's just they say their ships been around you often recently. Assisting with your chakras, assisting opening up your point of view to elementals. You might see yourself as a fairy being. It's a possibility. It seems like you're receiving a fusion from one of them. In a positive way. Blessings.
Okay. And next is from Braden Harris. Braden Harris, if it is not too late to ask a question, I would like to ask how I can come into physical contact with positive extraterrestrials. I have been doing astral travels, meditate regularly, and undergoing a DNA program. Tall, white, and wish to connect more to my extraterrestrial brothers and sisters. How can I do this?
You're talking about a physical connection? Good luck with that. That's not going to happen anytime soon. This planet's not ready for it. The only thing you can do is to continue your process and live where there's where there's no residents. You might have actual visitation, but even that's not very high. You can move to the desert, but even that is not a high possibility. Actually having a physical presence is not very high at all. And those that are very eager to connect to them like that in a physical way, they do step back even further. They're known for that because your world's not ready. And They have to sneak it in. So that's all. Blessings.
Okay. And next question is from Migs. And their question is, what is the reason for my low blood pressure?
It's part of an experience that you want to experience on this planet, but actually it has a lot to do with the Yael, your lifetime with them. It is just, you can say it's one way of becoming closer to them. It's one way of calling it. That's what they say, at least. It's, one moment. They're not even giving me any details on that one. Blessings.
Okay. And their second question is, what is the origin of the negative blood type?
The origin of it is not that important as for the origin of it. Just that's here, but one moment. That was done, and sometimes some of it call it the galactic blood type, if you want to call it that. But all of it is galactic in the long run. It's just very different versions of it, very different. But some do tear it apart where it's not that big of a deal. Well, it has to do with your DNA more than your blood. Your blood is very important, but your DNA is actually more important. But it is the origins of it. Some of the negative, some of that goes to the Anunnaki, some of it. But there's a combination of beings that are involved with. So to give you the origin, we'll be here all day. It's not that important. Apologies, but it's not that important.
Okay. And next question is from Kara McLaughlin. Are there any messages for me from the angelic realms?
Yes, Archangel Michael has been around you, mostly around family, but around you to keep life positive. But your life with the angelic realms, I believe the reason you asked this is you've been doing much work with not just family. It did seem like you have an Indian connection as for India, and your angelic energies have been around there much. In astral, you have an angelic version of you, aspect of yourself that's been working with much of India at this time. Because it's still a developed country and there's much darkness there, and you're bringing much light to it. As for you connecting with that it's possible. Blessings to you.
Okay. And her second one is, my brother-in-law David would like to know if there are any messages for him.
Yes, you have a lot of connections with Saturn and Jupiter. And your guides are there to assist you with remembering these things. Those lifetimes had a lot to do with your incarnation here. That you're hesitant to have an incarnation on this planet. But those lifetimes there is like you have to come to this life to have this world to have data for your information gathering. Let's put it that way. And going into details of, but having incarnation here is very vital. Blessings.
Okay. And next is from Marianne9999. Hello, any messages for me from the archangels?
Yes, Archangel Michael says he's been around you often. He did say there's children around you, but he's bringing much assistance to you. As for connecting them to others, he's not going into details of that. I don't know what he's talking about, but he's not going into details of that. That's all I have for you. Blessings.
Okay. And her second one is, what is my connection with Lemurians and Agartha? Much love.
Agartha, you've been there recently as an elemental, as a you have a frog being aspect there, but also an angelic aspect there at this time. You go there for parties, it seems. There is a fairy type of aspect of you there also that goes there for enjoyment. Take it easy because there's so much negativity on this part of the world. To go there to relax. And in an astral, you go there often. Yes, it's like paradise, basically. It's a party fest there, basically. And the angelic realms has been connected to them also. You might start feeling that in your DNA. Sometimes it might tickle a little bit. That is your elementals doing that. Blessings to
you. Okay. And next is from Moses. What lessons I needed to learn in England tonight?
I know this isn't going to make a damn bit of sense, but to be glad you are human, that you're here for these experiences. That's what your aliens are saying, or your spirits are saying. You're also becoming more human. You've been here as half and half. Half alien, half human, but now you're becoming more comfortable with your incarnation here. Meaning to appreciate it more. Hopefully that makes some sense. As for the events that happen, I can't go into that. Okay, blessings.
Okay, and the second one is, are there any messages for him?
Archangel Michael says, been around you much recently, assisting with your chakras as for opening you up more into your spirit realm. Also, yes, you have been becoming more understanding of your incarnation here, slightly. It will become more comfortable over time. Says, blessings.
Okay, and from Daria, any messages for her from you?
From me, yeah, just well, shit, yeah, we chill out every once in a while. You might notice me around every once in a while, shaking things up. Yeah, we hang out on Palladian ships usually, and sometimes you yell, sometimes I need a kick in the butt, so we're there to just say, hey guys, how's it going? So we do connect here every once in a while. As for that is my message to you. So we do kind of know each other. It's kind of like frat buddies or something like that. That's all I got for you. Blessings.
Oh, okay, cool. Because their second question was any revealing stories of how you know each other. So you answered both of them.
Yes.
Cool. And next is Kina 3400. There is a message from Mostafa to his son Kareem.
Is that a question from me?
Yeah, I think so. Is there a message from Mostafa to his son Kareem?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Blessings. Not to worry about the negativity that is around. You will connect to your angels, but you have to be more open to allow them to come through. But they will come through clearly as you're going through many trials. These trials are there for good reason, but you are reborn. You are being reborn, he says. I believe you have some understanding of this. Sometimes being reborn takes some time, but you will see things more fresh, and there's so much love around you can't imagine. That's all. There's more, but that's all I want to say here.
Okay. And their second one is there a message from my birth angel, Jabamaya or Jabamia?
Yes, be careful what you wish for. You might have it. You might But also appreciate the little things in life. Remember the little things. And don't forget about nature. Nature has been calling you, but haven't been connecting to it. You had a lifetime where you're connected to nature very much, and they miss you greatly because you're not always recognizing it. It will help you in your day and help you manifest, but also to bring a more smile to your day. They said they know you know what they're talking about. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Esther 2. How to deal with my coworker, Natasha.
Send her love. Yes, she's kind of deceiving. So send her love. Just be short with her, meaning, I think you know what I'm talking about. Don't tell her any of your personal stuff because she's not exactly the most trusting person. But how to deal with it is to keep your distance, send her love. But it is a test for you also. I can't go into that, but I think you have an idea. Blessings.
Okay. Their second one is how to deal with theory. It's spelled Thierry.
Is that a person?
I think so.
What was the question again? Sorry.
How to deal with theory?
Listen to what he says. I believe this is a he. It is quite helpful to you. But as for problems with this one, step back. Don't get absorbed, but the information for this one is very, very informative. But do not get yourself into the drama. Step back as much as you can. Stay out of it. How to deal with that? Well, it is as for you to decide. But the information for that one is quite intriguing. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Sandia Vela. Been feeling stuck due to 3D circumstances. Will things change in the next coming year for me?
Possibly it's not 100%. It depends on her perception of how you deal with certain things. So all the cards are in your hand right now. It can be good and it cannot be good. Blessings.
Okay, and her second one is any general messages for me from any galactic beings around me, sending my appreciation and love.
Yes, the Andromedans that have been around often with you, assisting with your cooking, herbs and spices. They're not going into details of that, but a lot of that's from the Andromeda energies. That's all they're saying. Blessings.
Okay, and that is the last of the questions for tonight. Thank you, Noel.
Blessings. All right, humans. Glad everything's working with your chat rooms. Stay good to each other. And peace out. Greed out, I should say. Which one? Okay, all right. Thank you all. Blessings.